course, really happy that I got the opportunity again to compete at highest level and obviously to prove myself. And means a lot, especially the players that I'm playing with, you know.
Hi everyone, this is Tom reporting from the LEC Summer Split, and with me here is Kirei, the jungler of Schalke 04, who joined them for the Summer Split, who just had an opening weekend that went 1 and 2, so a mixed bag there. But Kirei, how are you doing first of all?
Hey, I'm doing fine. How are you doing?
I'm doing fine, thank you very much. Yeah, it's been good that the LEC returned, and obviously for you that's something that's very exciting as well, because now you get to play in it especially, and that's actually what I want to talk about first. Schalke has now been kind of memed that every summer split they're changing their jungler, and this time for you,
Uh-huh.
you're on the upside of that. So can you talk to me when they approached you and how you got involved with being part of this roster?
Things was just in the off season. They just contact because they were looking for replacements, and then it's quite simple. Did some tryouts, played good, and then it's just really short. It's based time here, you know. That's
Mm.
just how it went.
Yeah. So, but when was it confirmed to you that you would be joining the roster?
Once after tryouts, yes.
Okay. Just and did you immediately move to Berlin to or move to the gaming house and start practicing with them? Was there like a moment of rest, like okay, you're joining, but enjoy the off season for a bit longer?
That was like after 1.5 week or something, or even a week. I can't remember exactly, but after that, I had to move to Berlin. So
Yeah.
after a week or 2 weeks, then the season started basically.
And what were your first impressions with the team? This is obviously a squad that had been together since last year,
Hmm.
with the exception, obviously, of Nuclear Int, who is coming in as Abadaga left 200 Thieves as well. But how is it for you to join the team?
I mean, very nice since the skill level and personality of every single player was like really nice, and I knew it before I even joined them. And after playing with them, kind of confirmed, right? So it's like really nice, obviously, and I already knew everything a bit about
Mhm.
players, so it's pretty nice, yeah.
Yeah. Was there any introduction scene like you sometimes have when you join a new team? It's like, hi, I'm Kirei.
Actually, it wasn't like that because I already knew some people, you know. So
Yeah.
it actually wasn't like that. So like, yeah, well, no, it wasn't.
Mhm. How did the first practices go? Generally speaking, when a new player joins a team, there's some time to getting used to each other's habits, getting used to the style you want to play, and obviously you carry your own experience with you there as well. How is that for you?
I mean, it went quite good, but obviously we had to get accustomed to each other since we came from different teams, different gameplay, you know, and we just talk to each other, get on the same page, and we're getting there, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So that's basically just that's like every single team. If you come from different teams, just getting to know how each other think, and then just playing like in a similar way, right? Using the same language, and yeah,
Yeah.
basically
Well,
pretty
was there
good.
anything particular that stood out to you when you joined? It was like, oh, okay, this is something that I'm gonna need to absorb and maybe shift in.
Um, Not necessarily, I would say. I mean, of course, it's like small things, right? Like this added up, but not like something really big that's like completely new concept, you know? Like it's just small things and just different way of handling things, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it's just adjusting, but not really anything in particular, I would say.
Right. Now, you're a player who has been around for quite a long time. If you look at your Wikipedia page or like the little wiki page, you can see you've been active for a long time in League of Legends esports. What does it mean to you to still get an opportunity like this to play in a team that is playing on the highest stage, still after such a long career already?
I mean, it definitely means a lot to me, especially since I've been playing National League for quite a while and didn't have the best results last split.
Mm.
So, of course, really happy that I got the opportunity again to compete at highest level and obviously to prove myself. And means a lot, especially the players that I'm playing with, you know, since I really like all of them. And it's quite rare for me to have this attachment towards players, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So, that's just,
Can,
it's really nice, you know,
can you
to give me.
expand a bit more on that? Like what particular about these players make adds that value to you?
Because just personalities, especially, is just there's a lot of let's say esports a lot of people have attitude, right, or like some ego or
Mm.
whatever. But I feel like in this team there's like almost none of that, and it's really easy to improve. you can openly talk to each other about everything, and that's like really rare to have. And on top of that, the players are good as well, which is rare as well, I would say. So yeah,
Yeah, so
definitely
not
like
that like inflated ego
yeah.
kind of thing.
Mm.
That yeah.
I actually enjoy being here, and yeah.
Okay, well that's definitely good to hear. Obviously, I do also want to talk to you about the expectations that you have with Schalke 04 for this upcoming split, or the split we're in at the moment. For many people, it was kind of strange to see, especially Abadagha leave, I suppose, who was like a top mid laner in the LEC. Gilly is being subbed out as well, and for a summer split where everything is on the line, revising that roster is as we discussed earlier. It's always gonna kind of restart the engine a little bit, where you have to start building
Yeah.
up again. So for you, what do you think that this Schalke roster is gonna amount to during this split?
For me personally, even though the first week wasn't that great, I expect at least the top four for us. And also keep improving and be really towards playoffs, and then become as good as you can be. I think top four is really realistic for us
Mm-hmm.
to get there.
Yeah, and talking about that opening weekend a bit more, what went wrong there? Is it just first weekend jitters of the team, maybe some nerves? I don't know if there was anything going on like that within the team.
I mean, I would say the first game was completely on me. I first died level 1, then I died second time level 3. I didn't have flash to escape, which I usually would have, but since I got cheesed in the flash, I died again, and I made it like almost impossible for us to come back, right? And then second game against G2, like we won, so like there's some bad and good things, but we did pretty good there overall. And then against Excel, there's like some just small things that we're lacking, I would say, that would win us a game, because obviously we had a good early game, but we didn't manage to close it out. But for sure, some jitters, I would say. But as it goes on, the longer it goes, like the better we'll get, and we'll show our true,
Yeah, yeah, you'll show your true form.
yeah.
Yeah. It's so strange again that Schalke 04 loses that first game, and then against G2 lives up to I guess the curse now for G2 that every first game against Schalke. What happened there? How do you explain like as somebody who's been on the inside, how do you explain that this team can switch so quickly in the performance?
Maybe it's because the mentality before coming to the game, like expecting to win versus certain teams, and then like when it doesn't go as planned, maybe like getting more not frustrated, but like think, oh wait, actually it's not that easy, So like maybe it's a mentality thing. I'm not sure, because we did expect to actually do quite well in all three games, but not against G2 specifically, right? Because we went, oh, we lost the first game, so we're like, okay, maybe we're actually not. I mean, it was kind of like unfortunate, but still, right? Like you kind of it hits a bit, obviously, but then you kind of get humbled down, and then you win, and then you have high expectations again, and maybe this is that, So it's quite hard to tell.
Yeah, and for you playing a game against G2, did you have any specific nerves? Like, okay, we lost the first one, but now we have to redeem ourselves against a team like G2, or was it just another game for you?
For me, there's just another game, since I played against them before, and it's not like I really look up to them or something. Like there's just competition, and yeah, this is not a team for me, basically.
All right, Kirei. Well, thank you so much for joining today. If there is anything you would like to say to the Schalke fans, or maybe your personal fans who now see you compete on the LEC stage again, what would you like to say to them?
Well, I guess for the people that watch me and support me, actually, even after like all this time, that thank you, and yeah, like happy you're watching this, I guess, and yeah, that's it.
All right, Kirei. Thank you very much for joining.
All right, thank you.